alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Dana's World. Today, I've got a super exciting story for you. All about Prophet Yaʿqūb, aka Jacob. And guess what? He wasn't just any prophet. He was the son of Prophet Ishaq, the grandson of Prophet Ibrahim, and the father of the amazing Prophet Yusuf. What a special family, right? Did you know that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent the angels to give the glad tidings of Prophet Ishaq's birth to Prophet Ibrahim, he also told them about Prophet Yaʿqūb at the same time. That's right, Prophet Yaʿqūb was chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even before he was born. And his life was filled with incredible lessons and challenges. So get comfy because we're about to go on an amazing journey through his life. Let's rewind to the time when Prophet Ibrahim was visited by three special guests. Angels sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They came to deliver some amazing news. Not only did they tell him that he would soon have a son, Prophet Ishaq, but they also gave the glad tidings that Prophet Ishaq would have a son too, Yaqub. Imagine how happy and blessed Prophet Ibrahim must have felt, knowing that his family would be full of prophets. Prophet Yaqub was born into this beautiful family of faith and guidance. He grew up learning from his father, Prophet Ishaq, and was surrounded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's wisdom. Later, he would go on to have many children, 12 sons in total. Can you guess who one of those sons was? Prophet Yusuf. That's right, one of his sons was Prophet Yusuf. Prophet Yaʿqūb lived in the land of Canaan, which today is known as Palestine. He was blessed with 12 sons, and these sons would later become the heads of the 12 tribes of Israel. But among all his children, Prophet Yaʿqūb had a special love for his son, Prophet Yusuf. Yusuf was known for his beauty, good character, and wisdom. Even as a young boy, Prophet Yaʿqūb loved all his children. But his deep affection for Yusuf became a source of jealousy for his other sons. They felt that Prophet Yusuf was getting more attention and love from their father, which made them very upset. Little did they know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had a special plan for Yusuf that they couldn't yet understand. Now, here comes a part of the story that's filled with a lot of emotion. Prophet Yaʿqūb loved his son Yusuf very much, but some of his other sons became jealous. They made a plan to get rid of Prophet Yusuf and this caused Prophet Yaʿqūb great sadness. His heart was filled with grief and he missed Prophet Yusuf dearly. But don't worry, we won't dive into the full details just yet because it's a complete exciting story of Prophet Yusuf. It's coming up in a future episode of Dana's World. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. It's a story filled with amazing lessons, miracles, and incredible twists. It is one of the most thrilling stories ever. Prophet Yaʿqūb was devastated for losing his son, but he remained patient and put his trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For years and years, he cried and prayed for Yusuf. His grief was so deep that his eyes became white from crying, and he lost his sight. But did Prophet Yaʿqūb ever give up? No. Even when his other sons told him to stop hoping, Prophet Yaʿqūb replied with a heart full of faith. I know from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what you do not know. O my sons, go and search for Yusuf and his brother, and do not lose hope in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After years of sadness and waiting for his beloved son Yusuf, Prophet Yaʿqūb never gave up hope. His faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remained strong, and he continued to pray for Yusuf's safety, even though he didn't know what had happened to him. Then, one day, something incredible happened. As Yusuf's brothers were traveling back to their father with the good news, Prophet Yaʿqūb sensed that Yusuf was near. He told his family that he could smell Yusuf's scent, but they thought he was imagining it because of his grief. Meanwhile, in Egypt, Prophet Yusuf had told his brothers to take his shirt and place it over their father's face, promising that his sight would be restored. When they did as Yusuf instructed and placed the shirt on Prophet Yaʿqūb's face, by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his sight returned. Finally, after all those years of waiting and praying, Prophet Yaʿqūb was reunited with his beloved son. This reunion wasn't just a moment of happiness for him and his family. It was a powerful reminder of how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards those who are patient and steadfast in their faith. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan is always perfect, even when we don't understand it at the time. Prophet Yaʿqūb lived the rest of his days in peace and happiness with his family. He spent his time giving advice to his children, encouraging them to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone and to always follow the right path. But before he sadly passed away, he gathered his sons around him and reminded them to stay firm in their faith, telling them, "What will you worship after I die?" They replied, "We will worship your God and the God of your forefathers, Ibrahim, Ishaq, and Ismail, and the one God." Prophet Yaʿqūb left behind a legacy of faith, patience, and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And through his children and their descendants, many more prophets came, continuing his missions to spread the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wow, what a journey, right? Prophet Yaʿqūb's story is filled with so many powerful lessons about patience, faith, and family, and trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plans. Even when things seemed hopeless, Prophet Yaʿqūb never lost faith. And in the end, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewarded him in the most beautiful way. And guess what? Next time on Dana's World, we'll dive into the amazing story of his son, Prophet Yusuf and I know that you don't want to miss it. So make sure you subscribe to Dana's World and share the story with your friends until next time. So until next time, make sure to subscribe to Dana's World and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. And don't forget to share the channel with your friends so they can enjoy these amazing stories too. See you next time, inshallah. Salam.